I just finished hanging Christmas lights on this house, and I'm going to walk you through how I ran the power so that you don't see electric cords poking out everywhere. When I'm running power, there's two primary priorities other than making sure there's electricity. One is I don't want to have any cord in a place where it could get caught or become a tripping hazard, or it would naturally fall. But then the other is that when I come back to take down the lights, I never want to have to get up on a ladder again. I just want to use an extension pole and just be able to tug everything nice and light and let it come straight off. So that's the nice thing about LEDs. They don't break very easily, so you can just use a long pole and pull those suckers down. First thing you always do is start with the source. We got plugs always in Texas right next to the AC units in the side of the house. So I just run zip wire across. You can use a heavier grade power cord if you want. But I put a little plug right on the end, a little inline female, and goes to these ground lights here. Notice I don't have any cords going across the driveway. That's very much on purpose. So we'll go from here. That power goes up the gutter and it's just barely tucked in. You can hardly see the wire. That's why I love the zip wire. And I just fold it over the end and plug in. So that power runs straight through these lights. And guys, you can have 800 lights on one strand. We've got a little inline male here. If I had a wreath, I would have another one hanging down, but no wreath on this house. So we're going from that inline straight across. We got that top left peak and top right peak, and the power ends there. Back to this first floor peak. Power goes along these lights. Got a little female piece on the end. Going across the end, and nobody can see up here. That's why I don't have it tucked in more. If you're more in sight or you have a color cable that's a different color, you can always just use hot glue to keep it right on the seam. But I like to just kind of tuck it in there so it's easy to pull out at the end of the season. Nothing is tied into place. Nothing is secure so that I can't pull it off easily. So the power runs down. This is the end of the front gutter line. Straight across. We got another plug there. Zip wire going up. Tuck it behind that gutter. Drop down. And then we run that power straight to the garden right there. So there's a better view at the base. I like to secure these behind the gutter. It works fairly well. And I can run the power across the side and plug into the plant bed. The plant bed has the male end on the end. That extension cord has the female. You never want to do two male plugs on the same line. One male plug per line. As many females as you like, but how do you like that? And then here at the end, I stagger the cut on this cable and just tuck it to the side. That way I have enough just in case I ever need to plug a female adapter onto there if they wanted to upgrade or add something in the bushes or on the lawn. And the final note, you might not have noticed, but they have Christmas light package where they have the plugs up on the eaves here. I don't like to use those because if I have to troubleshoot, I'm going to have to climb up on a ladder just to make sure everything works power-wise. So I like to have it plugged in somewhere on the side where there's no lights over here, so it's not going to get triggered. This is a photo sensor, comes on automatically at sunset, and then will stay on however long you have the dial turned. So 8 hours is kind of the norm for me. I usually put it there automatically and then let my customers know if they want to change it. They can just rotate the dial, or when they're done at the end of the season after Christmas or after New Year's, whatever they prefer, they can just pull this out. Likewise, if they don't want their lights on, say we're at end of October or early November and Thanksgiving is still a little ways away, some people like to wait to turn on their lights, and so I'm not going to hassle them about it. I just let them know I'll have the timer set. You just plug it in when you're ready. First night, I ask them to keep it plugged in and on, and that way if they notice any lights got loose or something's missing, they can let me know right away. I'll come and address it, and we'll have it ready to go before Thanksgiving comes so they can just plug it in and enjoy their holiday season. So if you got any more questions or want to know more, just go ahead and drop a comment and I'll communicate from there. Also, if you're a window cleaner in particular, or if you have a small business, I do have a Patreon account that you can join, and it helps support my channel. It's just $1 for the first several members, or you can pay a little bit more just to give me a boost, and I'll try to make more documents and things available in the future. For now, it's just kind of in its early stages. So anyways, I'd love to connect with you guys. Reach out to me anytime, and I'll see you on the next video.